right, hey folks, I just wanted to share with you something I've been working on. I've been taking this online workshop called Sketchbook Revival. I linked it for you in the Google Classroom. It's free right now. It's going until April 26th, and there is 2 different workshops a day. I think I've done like maybe 4, maybe 5 of the days. And so I did the first lesson, which was creating a junk journal. And so this was my junk journal. I just used a lot of papers that I had laying around, things that I made from other workshops, things that I've painted and just have hung on to. So the cover of my book is a shopping bag. And then inside, I have all these different pages. So I have little tiny pieces of paper. The backs I took notes on. This was blob drawings. I did have a coating that I put on this paper to make it so that it would accept watercolor. This one is paint on top of magazine. Another paint on top of magazine. Depending on what you have at home, you can do some interesting things. This is just a Sharpie marker on top of magazine. This one was on tracing paper. And then again, this one doesn't have anything on it yet. Some watercolor. More watercolor. Now these 2 pieces were some cardboard pieces that I actually attached in after the book was done. So there's some tape along this edge. But I like these. This was a part of the workshop that I didn't have space to do in the little journal. So I just added those in after. This was something that I was playing with. It was just on my studio table here while I was in one of those Zoom meetings. I was just fiddling around with some paper and I wove it together, and then I painted it afterwards, then just glued it in. This was a really good workshop on architectural sketching. And I think that might be it. I still have lots of room for more. Oh no, this was a cool one. The 100 dots. This one I think I'm actually going to do with you guys as a little bonus lesson later on in the coming weeks. Noah Scanlon is the artist who came up with this. He's a creativity teacher. And then there's a few handouts and things that I wanted to hold on to, so I put them in the back. But this is an interesting way that you guys might want to use your junk journal if you decide to make one. I have another video posted of this little guy that I made, just with some found objects. I did a rubber band binding. This one you can see I used ribbon to bind it together. This one just has a simple rubber band, and this is all made out of shopping bags, wrapping paper. This is a cereal box. I love that it says full of possibilities, because that is definitely what this sketchbook is. Took apart an envelope, some tissue paper here, and then lots and lots of shopping bags, some Christmas wrapping paper that was left over. The back has a beautiful blank. It gives me a little pop of color too with that shiny gold. I had some tissue paper laying around. Like I said, again, this is all made from things that I found in my house. So that scavenger hunt that you guys did last week, that is the perfect thing to use to make one of these little junk journals. That way all of your things that you've made for school, for art class, can be in one place. And actually, I know this is going to sound kind of crazy, but in the future, when you guys look back at this time in your life, this is going to be one of those things that you tell your children about. You're going to say, oh my gosh, remember when it was the coronavirus and we all stayed home, school was canceled, nobody could go out, we had to social distance. There's lots of things about this time that when you look back on this in your life, you're going to have some memories from. So this might be a cool way to keep some of those memories. A lot of your assignments that I'm giving you, some of the optional assignments I'm giving you, have some reflection as a part of them. So give it a try. Make one of these journals. Hopefully this inspired you, and we'll talk to you soon.